All right. So, I'm Chuck. This is Kevin. We're from the Survival and Basic Badass podcast. Basically, wanted to do a quick video, talk about different ways to get water when there is none. You get lost in the woods, EMP, and you're hiking back for 20 miles, different things. Water becomes an issue. They say 3 days, but when you're out working in the sun and whatever,
it can be a lot shorter than that.
It gets tragic quick. Mm-hmm. So one of the cool, better ways to do it is with a solar still. Now, the problem with a solar still is you need a couple of things. Mm-hmm. Basically, you need a clear plastic tarp. That's going to be your hard to find item. Right. What you do is basically you dig a hole. You put some kind of container in the bottom of the hole that will catch water. Right. They actually say if you take green foliage and put it in the hole all around the container, it has a lot more moisture for the solar still to grab from. Mm-hmm. You don't need that, but it will yield a lot more water.
Right. The idea is evaporation with this, right?
Right. And photosynthesis, the whole thing, that actually, adds to the evaporation and the water happening. So
you're going to dig a hole. You're going to put a container in the bottom of the hole. Then you're going to lay plastic over top of the hole, hold it down with rocks. Then you're going to put a rock in the center of the plastic so it hangs down. That'll be the low point where all the condensation will run down and then drip into your container.
Now, in a perfect world, you'll have a piece of tube that you can put in the container and run out the side, so that way you can come by and use it like a straw. Mm-hmm. That's cool, but if you don't have the tube, you just have the tarp, no problem. You just pull it all apart, grab your container, drink the water.
Right.
That's one good way. I actually do have a plastic tarp and a piece of tubing that I keep in the kind of get home bag. Mm-hmm. But obviously, I want you to be able to, find whatever trash or whatever's laying around and
make it into something.
Make it into something. Another good way is a gypsy well.
Right.
When you're on the move, a gypsy well, it's not a perfect situation, but, it'll get you there.
Right. It does involve doing some digging and doing some manual labor. So it can be a little tough. If you're in a rush somewhere.
If you're in a rush. So the idea is you have running water somewhere, creek, pond, stream. Mm-hmm. Doesn't even have to be running, but running is better. You want to go about a foot away from the shoreline, and you want to dig down about a foot.
Yeah, at least a foot below the water line.
And then basically sit back and wait. The water's going to filter through the ground and come into the, into your hole and fill it up. Now, some people will drink it straight like that.
Right. It's going to filter a lot of the bacteria and a lot of the stuff out of it. But it's not perfect.
It really depends on your water. In a perfect situation, then once you have the settled down clear water, you would add either iodine, chlorine tablet, or boil the water. Or both. If you add iodine or chlorine, you need to wait about 30 minutes for that to activate and kill everything that's in there. But, that's one more option. Another thing is to prepare and actually have water with you.
Right.
The problem with that is they recommend like 3.7 liters.
It's quite a bit.
A minimum of 2 liters a day. But if you're active and moving, 3.7 liters is a lot. Mm-hmm. You're looking at about 8 pounds. I mean, it's almost a gallon of water.
Right.
Let me show you what, that looks like. That's all these. So that's a lot to carry. And then you multiply that by every person
for every single person, right.
You're carrying some water, Mm-hmm. There's some serious lifting. So there's one more thing. Like, a lot of you guys have seen the different water filters and things out there. Well, carrying a water filter that can filter anything would be huge.
Right.
It really is. So
kind of tricky too to do it.
A friend of ours, Melissa, actually sent us a water filter, and it's pretty awesome and pretty amazing. So let me kind of bring up some of the stats here, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to throw it up on the screen. So basically, this water filter is from Purity, and I'll show you a pic. Like, this is what it's going to look like. You have the separate filter, and then the container. You flip it up, and it's like a straw. So you can just reach in and grab any kind of water. Now, this thing, as far as like filtering bacteria, which is really our big concern, 99.99999%. I mean, that's huge. You know, and these things, they're a little pricey, and I was a little shocked when I saw how much it is. It's basically like $30 or $40 for the whole thing, but then the filter is another $80. So you're talking about $130. But it's not like your Brita filter in your fridge. I mean, we're getting all the bacteria. I've heard stories of people peeing in the container and then drinking it. Salt water. I mean, you're basically going up to the, the culvert and grabbing some of that kind of whatever water you can find anywhere.
Mud puddles.
And you can filter it. And that's huge. If you're trying to get home and, travel
get
and
it
move,
anywhere.
and you can just stop anywhere and say, oh, cool, I can, grab more water, no problem. And, even if, like, you used your empty water bottles that you planned, you fill those up, you can keep adding it and filtering it through the straw as you go. That's huge.
Right. Especially when you can filter, 500 gallons? Up to 100 gallons through this?
100 gallons.
So it's...
through a filter. So,
yeah.
I mean, when it comes to survival, no. I mean, I don't think that my everyday... A lot of people are using this as like a... for the athlete or the sports guy. Anywhere you are, you live in Detroit or a lot of places in California, you're ending up with contaminated water. It's huge. People who are worried about that and really take their body seriously and care about what's going in it are filtering the water as they go.
Right.
So that's huge. So actually, I wanted to kind of show you that we have a little faith in the product. Went out to our little frog pond here on the homestead. And Kevin here is going to show you what it's like to have a little taste.
Yeah. It didn't taste too bad. It's been about an hour or two and no diarrhea yet.
No diarrhea. He's not on the toilet. You can bet we're not going to be pitching this product if things end bad. We'll let you know.
And if we're not going to pitch a product that's trash either. So I think this one really impressed me. This is one of the few filters that I saw that worked quickly and worked with almost any type of water.
Any type of water. I mean, salt water, that's amazing to me. And that's the thing. Like, when you think about you're on the go, you have, your bag and you're hiking with the family. If you can all stop and have a huge amount of water, you don't have to boil water. You don't have to wait for your chlorine tablets. You don't have to do anything. I mean, again, like in my wife's bag, I have a filter like this. I have bottled water, but I also have chlorine tablets. I have different things. But, a lot of times, the chlorine tablet, it's still not going to get a lot of the toxins out there.
Right.
It's going to kill the bacteria, which is huge. Nobody wants diarrhea. Nobody wants any of that. But it's going to get you going, and I don't know. So what I did is I actually set up a link that'll take you right to, your cart, and you can get a filter just like this, and a water bottle, get you all set up. Go to badasswaterfilter.com and, throw it in the cart and let us know how it works out for you. All right. Let's talk to you guys next week.